Hell hath no fury like Mother Nature scorned. Hi guys, this is Farhad and welcome back to my channel Popcorn Reviews. The content that we are going to be discussing today is the new Malayalam series called Poacher, which is streaming on Amazon Prime. Now, I have been an admirer of wildlife and it absolutely pained to see, the kind of treatment that humans have been subjecting to the animals that are there and to mother nature. And I always felt that there was a possibility of a content being created around this theme, be it a film or be it the OTT platforms that are there, simply because there isn't enough awareness about our treatment towards animals. It doesn't get highlighted in the national media, and so this is the only medium to create some sort of awareness along with the social media. So when I did get to know that Richie Mehta, the director behind Delhi Crime, is at the helm of things with Poacher, and Malayalam as a film industry is posing a web series on a national level. Now, if you remember, I have watched Kerala Crime Files, the web series that is there, and that was not on the national level. But this, because it is such a big series mounted on a platform like Amazon Prime, it is on a national level. I wanted to see how this fares. So then, does Poacher manage to impress? Let's find out. So, coming to the story and screenplay, Poacher is essentially a story of a police procedural that takes place following a discovery of a case of illegal poaching and ivory trades that are in the state and across the country that are ongoing. Now, the story here is extremely relevant, it is extremely hard hitting and gripping. Now, one of the concerns that I had is that this story here, from the writing point of view, shouldn't be like an EVS class, that is the EVS subject that we studied in school. It shouldn't be a lecture on that. It should be almost like a layered storytelling which divulges the message in the second layer, and that is exactly what happens here. And I was very happy with the writing and the execution here. It is gripping, it focuses on the core element that is there while unfolding like a thriller, and that is something that was absolutely a thumbs up for me. The screenplay here, standing at 8 episodes of roughly around 40 odd minutes, some were around 50 minutes to an hour, make for a compelling viewing. It is absolutely compelling and gripping to the core, while also highlighting the importance of wildlife for the survival of humans, for us, and how we need to take care and how we have, encroached their land. And if they just let them be, they will be fine. So the drama here opens on a stunning note, with a tight frame focusing on the forehead of an elephant that is there until it gets shot and is dead, and that sets the tone for the drama to follow. It is absolutely stunning with the way the things unfold after that, simply because that initial sequence that is there, it acts as a thread for even the remaining episodes, while the two worlds, the two parallel stories, they converge at some point in the drama. Very soon you are introduced or acquainted to a character who turns himself in while also naming a few poachers who've been poaching illegally in the area for the forest department to to inquire and investigate. While it was almost like a trivial thing for them, it soon turned into a interesting investigative drama when the team assembles and when the case is, investigated with the primary characters on the fore. Now, you do get a fleeting sense of the names that are there. There are a few names that are thrown in the drama, but you don't get to see them, and that acts as a mystery, it acts as a layer in the drama. The proceedings are interesting, it is absolutely engrossing, while you get a sneak peek into the personal lives of the principal characters who are either dealing with some health issues or with their own family members or both. This, while there are subtle twists and turns in the drama at various junctures, while never losing sight of what the core element of the drama is. The core element of the drama of preserving wildlife, that is wonderfully showcased episode after episode, in the narrative that is integrated well in the narrative. Now, the interesting bit was also that the writing is not only focused in the heartland of Kerala, it is diversified across the country, that gives it a global impact. You know, you almost make out that this is not only restricted to the forests of Kerala, it is everywhere, and that is highlighted wonderfully well through the writing that is there. I also felt that the thrill element and the politics of the land that is being briefly touched upon is very good, and I thought it would make for a interesting payoff at the end. But I think the payoff at the end was a little, how do I put it? It was a little lesser than my expectations. You know, the entire chaos that was created. Typically, because the events following that was absolutely stupendous and top notch, with the levels of intensity increasing by the minute. But the chaos that was created, I think the writers just took an easy way out, as opposed to, say, further getting into the political space and understanding the roots, where the roots of the issue are. They briefly touched upon it, but it wasn't brave enough to actually highlight it in a very pronounced manner. But taking nothing away from the drama, the screenplay was absolutely fabulously written while imparting an important message along the way. Now, coming to the technical aspects, the dialogues, the music, and the direction, I think dialogues were wonderfully well written. Some of the most beautiful lines, like "We all are one family," was just made, it just entered your heart and was there to stay. Also, I liked how the entire series was multilingual, which almost was a case of inclusivity. You were talking in your local language that is there, but that did not deter you from also changing gears and shifting languages as well, which is specific to the area where the drama was set in. I think that was intelligent writing, and something that you can explore in the OTT space, and I hope other filmmakers take note of it as well. I think the BGM was absolutely fabulous, and it blended beautifully well with the drama. Cinematography was wonderful. That final shot that was there, I will never forget that. It was computer generated, all right, but it did the required emotions, were always there in the screen, which meant that it left me numb, it left me aching, it left me infuriated, but it left me with a lot of profound thoughts that were there. That final shot, I will not reveal what shot it is. It is the final shot of this entire series. Very well taken. Other shots are also very well backed by stupendous VFX, I would say. The editing here is good, while the scene transitions use animals very well. The transition of scenes that are there, they use animals and birds very well. Director Richie Mehta does an excellent job here with the world building, with the characterizations, with the issue it wants to he wants to convey, and while weaving a story which is as thrilling can be. I think he's done a stupendous job. The performances are outstanding here. There are so many characters that are there, all of them do a good job. I'll just touch upon a couple of characters. While all of them have done a good job, it's not possible to name everybody, but I think Ankit Mohan, Renuka Purohit, I think she did a wonderful job. Ankit was sincere as well. Ankit Madhav, I think his name is Ankit Madhav. He did a stupendous job again. Roshan Mathew, I am an admirer of his work and his choice of scripts that are there, and he's absolutely wonderful. He has a charming little presence on screen, and I think he did a wonderful job. It was he so easily adapted, you know, while switching languages. He just felt so comfortable in that space that it was outstanding. I hope to see Roshan Mathew in more work outside the Malayalam film industry as well. This is the start. Nimisha Sajayan, I think she's a wonderful actor, one of the finest that I've seen from the Malayalam film industry as also across the country, and she has such beautiful eyes that she expresses a pain with. I think she was outstanding here with the expressions that were there, and she had a tough exterior, but it did not highlight the sensitivity that was there inside, which was what the character stood for. It was tough on the outside while soft on the inside, and it was so beautifully portrayed by Nimisha. I think she did a wonderful job. But my pick was Divyendu Bhattacharya. I think he's been quietly doing some quality work, but this was outstanding. It was a brilliant performance by Divyendu almost being natural to the core. I did not see Dibyendu in him. I saw a character who was passionate and compassionate about the wildlife and his security and would go to any length, even if it was at the stake of his health. And that is what the character stood for. He did a wonderful job. Other characters also, like Kani Kustuti, and all of them did a wonderful job as well. Overall, I think Poacher is a hard hitting police procedural. It is gripping, and also it highlights the politics behind the wildlife and the ivory trade that is going on. It comes with my highest recommendation. It's available on Amazon Prime. Do watch it. This is a start by the Malayalam film industry. I will say the Malayalam film industry because most of the cast and crew were from Malayalam, and this is a start of something very, very special, something that I had also said during Kerala Crime Files. But this is indeed something special. You should check this out on Amazon Prime. If you're liking this video, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, press that bell icon, share this video with your friends and family, comment on what did you make of this show, Poacher. And if you'd like to read my full review of Poacher, then it's on my website as well, on Popcorn Reviews, the link of which is in the description box below. Do visit that as well. Also follow me on different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Letterboxd. I do not end up making a video on everything that I watch, but I do write a lot. All information is present on my site, Popcorn Reviews with a double S, and on my social media handles. So follow me there as well. Tomorrow I'm back with another video, this time of a Malayalam film. It is the new theatrical release. Let me know what film you think it is. I think most of y'all would be knowing. I have also commented to a few of what my intention is of reviewing the Malayalam film that I'm going to get to tomorrow. But if you know the film, leave a comment in the section and I will see you again tomorrow. Till then, take care of yourselves and thank you so much for your love and support. Cheers.